everyone, and I'm Sriska. So, back to again with Get to Know Me as Informatics Engineering. In here, I will share to you guys about my journey as an informatics student. So, before that, let me introduce myself. My name is Elisa Indah Rahmawati, and currently, I'm an informatics engineering student at University of Muhammadiyah Gresik. In this video, I will share my journey as an informatics student, covering why I chose this field, the challenge I face, a course that I really enjoy, my future goals, and an inspirational figure who motivates me. So, first of all, why I chose informatics engineering? Because in this era, artificial intelligence so famous, guys. But at the same time, I have reason why I choose informatics engineering. And when I was in high school, I was always curious about technology. I love using computers, playing with simple apps, and wondering how software could solve real problems. I also enjoyed mathematics, especially logical thinking and problem solving. One day, I realized the informatics in it not just about coding, it is about creating solution, designing system, and improving people live through technology. That made me interested in informatics engineering. I chose this major because I believe technology will shape the future of many industries, from education to health, from business to government. I want to be a part of the change. I want to build systems that are useful, efficient, and meaningful. Expectation and challenges during my study. When I first start my study, I had several expectations. I hope to learn programming deeply, understand how software works, and be able to build my own project. I also expected to develop critical thinking and teamwork skills throughout group tasks and projects. However, the reality was a bit challenging at the beginning. I struggled with programming concepts, some ideas like loop, function, and algorithms, felt abstract and difficult to understand. I also had to balance many subjects, mathematics, computer science basic, and other general courses. One of the biggest challenges was time management. I often had deadline for assignment, lab tests, and the exam at the same time, guys. Sometimes I feel stressed and tired, but I learned to plan my time better to ask for help from future lecturer and friends and to practice more consistently. Another challenge was confidence. In group discussion, I sometimes felt that my ideas were not as good as others. Over time, I realized that every student has their own pace. I start to focus on my own project, not just to compare myself and with others. A course I like or found useful. Among all the courses I have taken, one of the most meaningful for me is artificial neural networks. In this course, we studied how machines can learn from data, similar to how humans learn from experience. We learn about concepts like neurons, layer training, and how model can recognize patterns in image or text. I found this course very useful because it connects theory and practice. We did not only learn formulas but also implemented simple projects using programming. For example, we tried to create a model that could classify image or predict value based on data. This course taught me that technology is not just about tools, but about understanding problem and design smart solution. It also motivated me to explore more about artificial intelligence and machine learning in the future. Next, my future goals after graduation. After graduation, I have a few goals that I want to achieve. First, I hope to work as a software developer, develop or a data analyst in a company that value innovation and social impact. I want to build applications that can help people, for example, in education, health, or local business. Second, I want to continue learning. Technology is developing very fast. So I plan to take online courses, attend workshop, and maybe pursue further study in related fields such artificial intelligence or data science. In the longer term, I dream of starting my own small project or startup, maybe an application that supports local communities or a platform that helps students learn technology more easily. I believe that with the skills I gain from informatics engineering, I can contribute to my society and also create opportunities for other young people. Next, guys, last but not least, an inspirational figure in informatics or technology. One person who inspired me in the field of technology is Grace Hopper. She was a computer scientist and United States Navy Rear Admiral in the 100 1914. She worked on early computer and helped develop programming language. She is known for creating one of the first computer program and for promoting that idea that computers should be accessible to more people, not only experts. I admire Grace Hopper because she showed that women can also be leaders in technology, even in a time when the field was dominated by men. She believed that the most dangerous part is we have always done is this way. This makes me think that we should always question old habits and try to find better solutions. Grace Hopper stories reminded me that innovation comes from courage, courage, and the willingness to learn. Whenever I face difficulties in programming or feel unsure about my abilities, I remember her attitude and try to keep going. So, um, and the last, my journey and informatics engineering student has been full of both excitement and challenge. I chose this field because I love technology and want to create meaningful solutions. I have faced difficulties in programming, time management, and confidence, but I have also learned valuable lessons and discovered cars that truly inspired me. Looking forward, I hope to work in tech, continue learning, and maybe build my own project that can help others. And I will always remember the spirit of figure like Grace Hopper, who encourage us to keep exploring and never stop asking questions. Thank you for watching my video, guys. This is get to know me about I'm an informatics engineering student from University of Muhammadiyah Gresik. Thank you very much and see you next time, guys.